Good day, ladies and gents. I'm Enasiacolon Sr. This is the EC Show coming to you from sunny South Florida. Joining me on my left is Ashley Oliver of Ignite Social. This episode is powered by Ignite Social. As always, this is a full EJ production. EJ's in the background shooting us in association with Jeremy Torres of the Performing Arts Center here in Coral Springs. As you can see, we're back on stage. This show is fully sponsored by Katie Power Greens. Katie Power Greens is our urban farm microgreens company that I own with my kids. Make sure you visit katiepowergreens.com. And May 3rd, our special military camo edition merch drop. As you can see, it's on the big screen, laid out for you. enasiacolon.com, enasiacolon.com. This drop is special to me and my family because not only do we support the troops, we support servicemen and servicewomen. My father, their grandfather was he was in the Army. He was a serviceman. So it holds dear and near to my heart, and we always represent. If you guys ain't hear any rattling noise, that's because a drone is flying over our heads right now. We're trying to test out some drone footage. So if you hear some weird noises, that's what it is. Ashley, thank you for joining.
Yeah, of course.
Now, Ashley and I are just going to chop it up a little bit, recap a lot of what's been going on with the other episodes that we've been shooting, the feedback that we're getting, the attention that we're getting, the views, the subscribers, everything that's going on. It's been absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it's been incredible. I feel like you and I were talking just before the show and just talking about our weeks and what things look like, and I feel like I'm looking back and thinking about everything that I've been going through, and I'm just like, how are the weeks flying by like this? And I had a moment in the car with Phil when we took a trip to Orlando this weekend, which we'll talk about in a couple minutes, but I looked at him and was like, remember when I was scared to start and was like, am I even gonna get one client to come on? And now I'm having a new client sign up with us every single week. The same thing, so thankful, so blessed. I am just so grateful for everything that we've been accomplishing here, and let's talk about what we've been doing together, business-wise. I'm excited.
So here's the thing. The thing is I love this shit happening. I really do love this shit happening. I love that there's a fucking drone flying over the head.
Yeah.
I love that my guys are waiting to shoot. I love the guys that are in the booth. I love that we're creating. I love that we have most likely 4 other people. Next week's episode is going to be ridiculous.
Epic.
So we have 4 other people that we have to shoot most likely next week. I like that all this is happening, but all this happens because you start somewhere.
Yeah.
You literally have to start somewhere. It doesn't matter if you have the whole plan figured out. You can figure out the plan along the way. So, I mean, it's been hectic. It's been crazy. You and I talk a lot. We discuss certain things. I mean, my day, I kid you not, if I get 4 hours, 5 hours of sleep on a daily basis, it's a lot.
That's how I've been feeling, and it's probably really unhealthy. I used to live my life 8-hour person, 8 to 9 hours of sleep every single night. I always felt like I could not function without it, and I never liked caffeine. I never needed to rely on caffeine. People thought I was crazy. They're like, how do you not have a morning coffee or an energy drink? I just didn't need it. I would have...
I'm on 3 today.
Yeah, that's
I'm on 3.
Crazy. Well, now I just feel like we're so busy, and I'm the type of person where I want my hands in everything. That may not work in the long run over time as we start to grow, but I really value being a part of all of the projects that we're running with Ignite.
Right.
And I have a team that works under me. It's not just me, but I want to be involved in everything and make sure that it's all being streamlined. Everything that we're saying we want to happen, that we agree upon with our clients, I want to make sure that that's happening. So every single day, I'm just spending all of my time making sure that all the content is created and streamlined in the way that we want it, in the image of all the brands that we're working with. And I've tried to set aside my days where I have a creation day, and then I have a scheduling day, and then the rest can be smooth sailing. It never really happens like that because I'll end up getting a phone call. I'll end up having to schedule a call.
Listen, I tell her she needs to relax. Sometimes we're on the phone and I'm like, you're too overwhelmed. Chill, just chill. It'll be fine.
My experience, the last time you called me, side note, my dog took a tumble out of the car and he thought I was dying. You're like, are you okay?
I mean, because I know
I'm
how people
moment.
are with their dogs. I get it.
My dog is my world. If anybody knows me, Callie is my literal child.
Okay.
So for her to take a tumble out of the car the way that she did, I was in tears, sobbing. And Phil went into the place where we were going to grab food. So I was by myself and I was like, oh my gosh.
For the audience that doesn't know, Phil is her boyfriend.
Yes, Phil's
eventually
my boyfriend.
her husband one day. And he's our drone specialist. He's the ones that's flying the
killing
drone
it.
all over the place, killing it. And we're seeing some of the footage that he's doing.
Yeah.
He's getting really good.
Yeah, I'm honestly so proud of him. Like, and it's funny because we talk about it and I'm like, you're the employee that I didn't ask to hire.
But you are
Yeah,
hired.
you are hired.
By default.
You never applied for this position, but here we are.
By
But
default.
he loves it, and I feel like he's on the same wavelength as me. Like, we work hard.
You should be.
Yeah, no, of course. But we work hard, and when he gets his mind towards something, he does not stop until he is a perfectionist.
So I
at
have
it.
to let everybody in the audience that doesn't know, Ignite Social is serious. And I'll explain why Ignite Social is serious. There's an obsession when it comes to making sure that the product is produced the right way.
Absolutely.
There's an obsession with me when it comes to the kids stuff. When it comes to Enasia and EJ's brand and what they do and how they do it
Yeah.
and what we got planned in the future, I go balls to the wall,
Yeah.
nonstop, 100% all day long. Like
Yeah.
sometimes it gets to the point where it's like, yo, you got to take a break.
Yeah.
Like you got to relax. But
Yeah.
I don't know no other way.
Yeah, that's how I am too. I always want to make sure that I am delivering everything that I said I'm going to deliver. I am a girl of my word. I will always make sure that if I'm promising you something, I will follow through with it one way or another.
Right.
So with everything going on with Ignite, especially with these clients trusting me so early with our business just starting. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've told you I've been doing this for a couple months on the side, but now that we've gone, gun-ho towards Ignite, I'm so, like, I want to take care of the clients that came to me and trusted me in the early stages, and I want to do everything I can to take care of them and deliver.
So this is a true story, and you and I can get into it. We did an interview with Jesse Morales. If you guys haven't checked it out, check it out. A beautiful fatherhood episode. I'm telling you, the feedback that I'm getting on this episode has been great, because I send the episode to certain. You've had it early.
Yeah.
I send the episodes out to people early to get feedback, because that's what I want. I want to be able to improve upon it.
Definitely.
I am fairly new to the stage. I'm not fairly new to doing this on camera, but I'm fairly new to the stage. So I get feedback from actual professionals that they are on stage on a regular basis.
Yeah.
They either perform in theater, they're on the big screen, they're in TV shows, whatever it may be. And I like to hear it because I want to hear what they have to say so I can get better. So Jesse calls me today, and Jesse asked me about your services. And there was nothing bad that I could say at all. And I didn't want to be out of pocket. So I literally just ended the conversation like, listen, I'm going to put you guys together, talk to her, she'll situate everything for you.
Yeah, thank
That's
you.
It, of
Yeah,
course.
I'm excited to talk with him.
But they're seeing it.
Yeah,
They're seeing what's happening, and they're like, well, then I want that too,
yeah,
you know?
yeah,
So we got to keep putting this together. We got to keep doing this. I'm excited about next week.
yeah.
I kind of want to like tease it a little bit. So
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Dr. Rose is confirmed, right?
Yes,
Dr.
yes.
Rose is confirmed. For you guys that don't know, Dr. Rose is a hair transplant specialist.
Yes.
That you do social media
Yes.
content
She's
creation with,
She's
right?
been my first client.
Right.
So I've been working with her for a couple months now. We've worked really hard at getting her page where she wants it to be, and she's very satisfied. Super thankful for that because she's been so supportive through this transition as well. And she's what really motivated me too. You know, the people that have been close to me were the ones that were motivating me, like, you've been doing this on the side. This is what you need to do full time because you're so good at it. And that's what like opened my eyes. I was like, wow, I do need to do this. Ignite needs to happen.
She
And
might have to do some free consults on the show. I think.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
Feingold needs one. Jeremy in the booth definitely needs
Oh,
one.
she's so good, too.
He's already told me that too.
Well, I go and film with her in the OR. So I actually watch her perform these procedures from start to finish, and then I'm with her during her like 6-month or 1-year follow-ups where we, you know, create content out of the people that come in and they talk about their experience, and like her work is impeccable. Like hair transplants are no joke, and I'm just so excited for her to dive deeper and really give
Don't
our
give 'em
audience
too
I know,
much.
I
Don't
know.
give 'em too
Give
much.
our audience a glimpse of what it's like to actually go through and just be a part of a hair transplant, whether you're somebody that's supporting another person, someone you love getting it done, or you actually want to get it done for yourself. It's absolutely incredible. And you know, I come from a medicine background, so I'm like goo goo gaga over this. I'm like, it's wild, but it's exciting.
So then we have another female entrepreneurship team coming on as well. We have 2 Mama Bees, and they also own Wild Moms here in Coral Springs.
Yeah.
They are absolutely phenomenal, amazing. Shout out to them. They love what we're doing.
Yeah.
They repost our stuff. They sit there and they share it. They DM me and they tell me how much it means to them that we're doing this for females, because I am a girl dad. At the end of the day, I am a girl dad. That's just factual. So Enasia's on her flight back. She couldn't be here tonight, but Enasia will be on the next episode.
Oh, awesome.
Enasia's on her flight
Yay.
back, so And she's the face of the franchise. You know, at the end of the day, her and EJ, I'm exposing them, as Jesse said on the last episode, I'm exposing them to a lane or like a path to be able to sit there and say, don't allow anybody to tell you you can't do shit. You do whatever you want.
I love that.
You do whatever you want. And then there's one more, but I haven't confirmed it yet, so I'm not going to completely say that.
Okay.
So next week will literally be jam-packed.
So that'll be a surprise for me too.
Yeah, but they haven't confirmed yet. So when they confirm, then I'll let everybody know. But they haven't confirmed yet.
I'm so excited.
Either we're shooting 4 episodes next week, or we're probably shooting 3 episodes next week.
Whatever it is, that's crazy.
That's what I love to hear. I love to hear
great.
that. But what's been the feedback that you've been getting? I mean, what are people saying? You know, I mean, obviously you get people that constantly hit you up and like, oh, if you need somebody to be on the show, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
But,
well, people have been supportive over me being on the show, but it just has also created a platform for me to promote Ignite and get my brand image out there. I mean, I was having a conversation with Phil, and we were just talking about, like, what is the purpose behind Ignite? And for people to post on social media, you do it, it's one thing. Yeah, you can do it yourself, but Ignite is meant to take that burden off of you so you can focus on running your business or doing what you do best, whether it's a service, a product, whatever it is, and people are actually seeing the bigger picture on, like, wow, this is why I need Ignite, and I want to represent Ignite as a luxury service. Like, I'm not just some person that's coming in and posting on there for you. Like, no, I'm leveling up all of the behind the scenes work and effort and my technology. Like, we have a drone, like, and let me tell you, it's a great drone because I want my content to be top notch, top of the line. So that way it is fit for social media, because that's what we represent. We represent creating your brand and putting out your brand image on social media. Right. So I created, all of the content that's perfect for that type of advertisement and marketing. But I just want to be able to create the brands that you want to see and put it out there on social media and just really, build that image that everybody's been dreaming of when it comes to their business. And I've been getting such positive feedback. People are like, I go on your page, I know what Ignite does. And we're still growing. I mean, we just started, but I just had somebody hit me up in Orlando, actually, and was like, listen, I'm starting my own page for weddings. She's starting her own wedding business. She's a dear friend of mine, but she didn't need to contact me. I don't live in Orlando. She didn't need to do that. But she's like, I want you to come and film me behind the scenes planning this huge wedding, and then you getting content of what it's like for me to run a wedding and what a wedding would look like if you chose me as your planner. So that was really exciting. We were going to Orlando anyway. Shout out to Shannon Doherty, UCF softball.
Go Knights.
Go Knights.
Go
we
Knights.
Supported her on her senior weekend, and it was epic.
The only time it won't be Go Knights is when y'all play Enasia, and that's on September 22nd. It's a Sunday. It's not going to be Go Knights on that night. Trust me.
For me, it will be.
No, I don't give a damn. I don't care. You can sit on the other side. I don't care.
So anyway, we ended up going to Orlando a day early to go and film the wedding, and it was like, I felt like it was just such an incredible experience. And both Phil and I, we were just, like, our jaws were dropped when we were there. I was like, I can't believe this is our life right now. Like, this is so cool.
You do a really good job. You, Carly, Phil, even your sister Claudia, shout out to her too. You guys do a good job of making it relatively easy. I kid you not. This is a true story. By the time I get home from shooting all this, my For You folder is filled with, like, pictures, videos, 5 edits, done, finished. It's like, just, I don't have to worry about shit.
Yeah. Well, I also love to give my clients all of the raw content. So even though I'm going to be creating things in my type of style and trying to portray my techniques into your brand image, I still want to give you all of the raw content. It's yours. Use it however you want. Like, I always encourage my clients, like, yeah, I'm going to be posting behind you. We're covering all the bases. But if you want to post extra, like, put yourself out there. Talk about how we came and filmed a certain day and just really make it more personable. So, yeah, I always give all of my clients the raw content. Do whatever you want with it. It is yours.
Right. So, like I said earlier, we have that drop coming out May 3rd. And I have to tell a quick story because I'm frustrated. So normally after every drop that we have coming out, I do, and this is all for content purposes, promoting, whatever, this and third. We have a pair of sneakers that we made for Asia from Drip Force. Shout out to Nat from Drip Force. Appreciate her. They're coming from Canada. That's where they come from. We've had this done 2 weeks already. They were supposed to be here last week. I just found out today they're getting shipped back to Canada for the wrong fucking address.
Oh my gosh.
So it's a disaster, but it's okay because we'll still drop the actual drop. but the sneakers won't be here in time. That's the only thing. But I am doing a giveaway because with the newfound subscribers and viewers that we have, I feel like we have to do a giveaway. So I'm teaming up with Drip Force. We're going to do a Copa America / Euro soccer giveaway. And I think she's going to be giving away sneakers. I might be speaking out of pocket. I'm pretty sure it's sneakers based off the country of the winner of the giveaway or whatever it may be. And then we're going to give out merch as well.
Awesome.
So
Can I answer this?
Absolutely. No, of course you can. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because I want to win now.
No, of course you can enter. Absolutely. I'm pretty sure she's going to have the details, and she's going to have, I just found out about it today. So I'm pretty sure she's going to have the details because she specifically asked me, like, if I can custom design, you know, the flag of the country of the winners or whatever. And I was like, look, that becomes a little bit more difficult. I said, I can definitely be a part of the giveaway, but I don't necessarily know if
It's
I can
stepping
customize.
stones, too. Let's see how this goes, and you're going to get more ideas, positive, negative feedbacks when it comes to it. It's all part of business.
Yeah, but time management is important. I mean,
Yeah.
I addressed it earlier. I really don't get nowhere near as much sleep. And
Yeah.
Ash, to be honest with you, I hope you don't follow my lead. Don't.
Yeah, I need
let Phil lose sleep.
I need to be more mindful of it. I will be up until, like, I was telling Phil today, I was like, I could not wake up this morning. And he was like, why? And I was like, I didn't go to bed until 1:30 last night. Like, I needed to make sure. I was working on content for the luxury real estate company. And again, like, they're a luxury brand. I am not half-assing anything. Like, I want our content to be luxury.
So don't make it seem like you half-assed my shit.
No, never. Of course not. No, but for them, I want it to be perfect. So I don't care how long it takes. I will do whatever I can, even if it means staying up. I don't want to, but I definitely need to be better about my time management. I also don't eat, which is not good either.
I eat. I get all my meals in before 8 p.m. But no, Morgan from Tate Face. Shout out to Morgan.
Yeah, that was such a great episode. It was really special. Like, I don't know if I expressed this to you enough. Like, it was really special having her on just because she's family to me and I've seen everything she's gone through, and she's actually the reason what got me into cosmetics and what opened these doors for me. I mean, she's the one that introduced me to my previous boss and, you know, what opened that door of actually running business and me wanting to step away from the medical field and go towards business. So Morgan has been along for the ride every step of the way. She's been not only holding my hand, but also supporting me. So it was really cool being able to share the mic with her.
And she's a
talk
super
about
mom.
that.
She has 3 kids.
Yeah, I've been through it all. Even when she was pregnant with her first child, I was with Phil, and I was like, I cannot believe this is our lives now. And
Because it comes back to me, because people are like, you know, they're astounded by the fact that, you know what, shit, if she could do it, then I could do it.
Definitely. And I think it was so great to have somebody different on, because even my sister, like, I mean, not that Morgan's not young, but like, we are still getting our careers on track. Like, we're getting started with what we want to do. Morgan had a career, and she's had this career for over 10 years now, straight out of high school. And of course, now she's a mom, and her life has diverted in so many different ways. So for her to now start her business from already being in business somewhere else and having kids, it's completely different.
Her story needed to be told.
Yes,
her story
definitely.
needed to be told because her story needed to be told to be able to most likely motivate someone that had doubts.
Definitely.
Doubts that wasn't in the situation that she's in, where she's like, you know, I asked her on the show, do you have enough arms, you know, because you need enough arms to juggle as much stuff as you're dealing with.
Not everybody has the privilege of being able to jump into something. Like, for me, I'm very grateful right now. Like, yeah, I pay for all of my things, but I don't have like a mortgage right now. I don't have kids that I have to worry. I know. Well, I don't have kids that I have to worry about feeding them every single day, making sure they're taken care of. Like, that's why I've been able to devote literally my life to this business. And not everybody has the circumstances to where they can do that.
Right.
So to have Morgan really share her story and talk about how she still was able to do it as a mom supporting 3 kids and having a whole life behind it's just incredible. It inspires me every single day to keep working hard.
So I just found out today that I will be heading to New York May 11th, and I'll be back hopefully May 14th.
Oh, that's exciting.
So under any foreseen circumstances, like if something happens, you guys are going to have to do this show by yourselves.
Okay.
And I've prepped all of you guys to do that. So I don't want to hear shit. So I'm going to do my best to make it back on time.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, if them damn air flights or airplanes, whatever, end up getting a delay to LaGuardia to Fort Lauderdale, The show goes on.
Is this why you've been prepping me?
Of
for
course,
this
of
moment?
course, absolutely, of course. I'm taking 2 trips. I'm going to New York, and then I'm going to St. Lucia. I'm going to St. Lucia most likely in June. And if I end up missing a show, that does not mean that this does not go on.
I don't think the audience realized what you did to me.
What
I'm
do you mean?
just a little traumatized.
You'll be all right.
It was like, what, 3 episodes ago? After we finished filming, he grabs the camera and he's like, I need you to sit down in the chair by yourself, bossing me around like my father. And I was like, okay, I'm actually scared right now.
I have the footage. I have proof.
Telling me, you need to say it like this. You need to run through it. You need to act like you're on the phone with somebody. And I was just like, oh my God. Now I'm like, I was like cool at first. I was like, oh, I'm going to be fine. Like, I'll take it over right now. I'll have somebody on. And then you like really were like, no, you can't do that. And I was like, oh my God.
Before you
I'm
got
scared.
here, Jeremy would tell you, Jeremy's up in the booth. I cut a promo for them.
Oh,
I
really?
literally did a promo in the lobby for In the Heights. Shout out to In the Heights, June 7th and 8th here at the Performing Arts Center. It's a Tony Award-winning musical that Envision Theater Company is putting together. Local talent, amazing
Nice.
people. Guys, get your tickets at thecentercs.com if you want to come show support. But I cut a promo before them. And I literally did that just because I know more than anything else, that's the type of stuff that needs to be done.
Yeah.
You know? And sometimes I forget to fucking do it on the show. We did 3 episodes last week. I didn't do it once.
Well, you told me that you wish you had somebody do that to you when you first started.
Of
so.
course, because you need it. It makes it easy. Like,
Yeah.
so for example, a lot of people don't understand or don't get that the EC show is not something that just happened overnight.
Yeah.
You can go back on YouTube. You know, I started this, I think, about 3 or 4 years ago. And even before that, I was creating content for the barbershop that I own. So it was like, this has been at least about 15, 16 years in the running
Yeah.
where I'm constantly doing this.
Yeah.
Not with the right sense of direction on why I'm doing it, like I have now, but I've been doing it for a minute.
It's all a learning experience, and it comes with advancements in technology, the growing trends. I mean, look back, like Instagram. My first Instagram post was I was in high school, a freshman year of high school. And like to look back, I'm just like, oh my gosh, Instagram was not what it was today. Like today it is everything, which is actually really scary,
Right.
but it's everything.
My first Instagram post is very heartfelt to this community because it's literally a flower that represents Parkland, because it was literally to show condolences to the people that passed away in the shooting.
Oh, I thought you were going to get very sentimental
No,
about
no,
giving
no,
your
no.
wife
That was
flowers, but wow, that's really special.
that was a fly. That was what it was for. It was for this
Yeah.
community. It resonates so well. So
Definitely.
that was my first one. Anything else?
No, we're chilling.
We're good? We did it.
This
We
has
were
been
we were at
fun.
30 minutes behind, but we did it. No fault
You were
to you.
so stressed before.
Because we gotta be on time.
I
Listen,
know.
if we have clients that are coming in and they need to be seen at 6, and we need the next show at
Yeah.
6:30, and we need the next show at 7, next show at 7:30, it has to be that
Hey,
way.
we're here. We had a great time, and I cannot wait for next week.
Well, guys, make sure you click like, subscribe on all podcast platforms and on YouTube. The show is sponsored by Katie Power Greens, our urban farm microgreens company that I own with my kids. Make sure this episode is powered by Ignite Social. Ignite Social is Ashley's company that she owns. Make sure you guys visit enasiacolon.com, enasiacolon.com for all your EC Respect merch. May 3rd, our big military camo drop coming out. Ashley, thank you for joining me so
Thank
much.
you.
I appreciate you. EJ, come press the fucking button!